Welcome back to another episode of Carson's Aquatics. Today we are going to be getting something new to go in our 10-gallon baby African clawed frog tank. But before we get into that, I do have some bad news, and I just want to get this out of the way real quick. Unfortunately, one of our baby box turtles did pass away. As you guys know, they've been brumating this entire winter season, which means they've just been under the mulch sleeping this whole time. So I've been checking on them like once a week just to make sure they're all good. And yesterday I went to check on them, and I saw that Chipper, the smaller one, was actually up out from under the mulch, and he was flipped over on his back, dead. Basically, when a turtle flips over on its back, a lot of times they can flip themselves back over, like using their neck and stuff. But these box turtles, for one, they have like really tall shells, so a lot of times it's harder for them to do that. I have actually seen them flip themselves over, but then flip themselves back over, so like they're capable of it. But I think since Chipper has spent all this time brumating, he was like extremely low on energy, and he just literally didn't have the energy to flip himself back over. That's what I think happened. And whenever a turtle's flipped over on its back for too long, basically all their organs like compress together because they're not meant to be in that position for too long. So all of his organs like compressed, and it killed him. So it's a major bummer. I want to apologize to you guys for this happening. I mean, it wasn't really my fault, but I guess I could have checked on him earlier. But I'm not really going to blame myself for this. But yeah, RIP Chipper. Dipper is still just fine, and I'll actually show you guys him right now so you know. Dipper is right here, and we'll wait for him to move his foot. Yeah, you see, he just put his head in there. Yep, there it is. So Dipper is alive and well, so we'll just rebury him. But yeah, just wanted to let you guys know about that. But now we're gonna lighten up the mood because today we are getting a new bamboo shrimp for my 10-gallon frog tank. I'll have a picture right here of what a bamboo shrimp looks like. They're super cool. I went into a pet store like 3 weeks ago and I saw these things and I was like, what the heck is that? I even posted on my Instagram story like, what is this? I have no idea what it is. Can you tell me the name of it? And you guys came in clutch. You let me know it was a bamboo shrimp. So I did some research on it, and today I'm finally going to be going back to the store and getting it, hopefully, if they still have them. This is the 10-gallon African clawed frog tank the shrimp is going to be going in. Home to Frankie, our African clawed frog, and this albino African clawed frog, which I got 2 videos ago, and I still haven't chosen a name for him. I'm still thinking about it. And these frogs generally are aggressive only towards things that are smaller than them, and they can like fit it in their mouths. But these bamboo shrimp are like 2 to 3 inches, so these frogs will have no chance of eating the shrimp. And bamboo shrimp are completely peaceful. They're actually filter feeders. They are not aggressive at all. So the frogs and the bamboo shrimp will get along just fine. But before I say too much, we are going to head over to the pet store and just make sure we can get ourselves a bamboo shrimp, because it was 3 weeks ago that I saw them, so they could be gone. But let's head over to the store and find out. And there it is, guys. We got our bamboo shrimp. This was the last bamboo shrimp they had. So the other day we got their last albino clawed frog, and today we got their last bamboo shrimp. So we've been looking out lately. But I'm super excited to see this guy in his tank. So we're gonna get home and get him situated. Alrighty, guys, we made it home. We've got our bamboo shrimp right here, and we're not gonna leave this guy waiting any longer. We're gonna get him in the tank to start acclimating. And there we go. You can get a pretty good look at him there. Pretty big for a shrimp. This is definitely the biggest shrimp I've ever seen. But these guys are just super cool. You can't really see it yet, but they actually have like fans. Like where a crawfish would have their claws, these guys have these little fans. Because basically what these guys do to eat, they like roam along the bottom and use those little fans to like stir up food particles out of the sand, which is just super cool. So I'm very excited to see him do that. That is just a cool looking animal. His shell kind of looks like a piece of wood, honestly, or like some kind of plant. But anyway, we're gonna give him about 15 to 20 minutes to acclimate, then we can put him in his new tank. Alrighty, guys, it's now been closer to about 30 minutes actually, so this shrimp is definitely ready to go into the tank. So we're gonna dump this guy into the net. Here, he's right here. All the water came out the bag, but he didn't. So now into his new tank he goes. And there it is. Hey! Oh, that is awesome. There is our new bamboo shrimp. Look at how cool that guy is. Yeah, now you can see those fans. You couldn't really see him in the bag. I think he had them closed up. And look at him. Hey! Frankie's like, yo, who the heck is this? And he's just cruising around, exploring, looking for food particles. That is so cool. That's gonna add so much activity to the bottom of this tank. Like, these guys don't really move a whole lot. That guy's gonna be cruising around. Look at him. Look how cool that thing is. I know that I'm gonna get some comments saying that this shrimp needs to be in a bigger tank. He's not quite full grown right now. He's almost at that point. So he's just fine in the 10-gallon for now, but whenever he gets a little bit bigger, he will be going in the 55-gallon. And I mean, I'm pretty much gonna move him in there whenever I put live plants in there. A couple videos ago, I told you guys to get me 2,500 2,500 likes, and I would put live plants in the 55, and you guys easily got that to 2,500 likes, so I'm gonna have to put live plants in the 55. And when I do that, this bamboo shrimp will go in there, and I might even pick up a couple more if they get restocked at the pet store. But he's now back there at the back entrance of this cave, and the albino frog is actually in there. Oh, and that reminds me, I do want to put another cave in this tank because the albino frog hangs out in there most of the time, and I want Frankie to have a little hangout spot. So I got this little rock cave decoration thing right here. I just went ahead and rinsed it down, and it's not like the most natural looking thing, but it'll do for now until I get something better. So I'll put that I'll actually put that right in the middle. Yep, just like that. So now both of the frogs will have their own little caves, and oh my gosh, look at that bamboo shrimp. Yeah, there's a real good look at those fans that I was talking about. Isn't that weird? Look, he's catching particles with those fans and then eating them. Watch. Look at that. That is so cool. It's like an alien. So as I always do, I'm going to give this new bamboo shrimp some time to get used to his new tank. It looks like he's already pretty comfortable though. He immediately brought those fans out and started scavenging for food. So that's a really good sign. But I am going to check back in with you guys in a day or two just to see how he's doing. So I'll see you then. Alrighty guys, so it's now been like 4 days since we got the bamboo shrimp, and before we head down there to check on him, I do want to show you guys something right here in the turtle tank. A while ago, whenever I put this basking area on this tank, I told you guys I would show you whenever the turtles go up there, and I realized I haven't done that yet. And you can see Timmy right there basking. He comes up here every single day, sometimes multiple times a day, and he just hangs out, roams around, looks like he's getting ready to move now. Toby, on the other hand, has not gone up there to bask yet. I've seen him up on the ramp a little bit, but never completely up there. But Toby doesn't really bask that much anyway, not even with the old setup, but I'm sure as time goes on he'll eventually find his way up here. So yeah, just thought I'd show you guys that, but now we're gonna head down to the fish room and check in on the bamboo shrimp. Alrighty guys, so the first thing you'll probably notice about this tank, other than them knocking over the top piece of the cave, is the algae. As you can see, there's a lot of brown algae in there, all over these rocks, all over the back wall, all over the plants. And I think to combat that algae, I'm going to just get a Pleco in here, probably like a smaller size Pleco, but big enough to where the frogs can't eat it. So that should handle that, and I'll just throw that into one of my upcoming videos. I need to go in and fix that cave, but you can see Frankie down there poking his head out of it. And you can see right up here our new bamboo shrimp chilling on that plant. And I'll have to look back at some of the older footage, but I think this guy's colors changed a lot. In fact, I know they did. He looks so much darker. You can see some really cool designs on him right there. I don't think you could really see those before, but he's just chilling. He's got his fans out, trying to catch some particles out of the water. This guy has been so cool to watch for the past couple of days. And yeah, he's just doing his thing. So like I mentioned earlier in this video, whenever I get live plants in the 55-gallon tank, I'm going to be moving that bamboo shrimp into that tank, and I'll probably head back to the store and see if they're restocked in bamboo shrimp, because I mean those things are just super cool, and I think a little group of them patrolling along the bottom of the 55 would just look insane. So that's probably what we'll do, but again, I have to put live plants in there first, and you'll see that in some upcoming video. I need to find out where I can get a lot of plants, but you guys will be seeing that soon. Also, the bamboo shrimp is going to need a name, so be sure to drop some name suggestions down in the comments. That is going to wrap up this video, and today's comment of the day goes out to Ryan. You know it's a good day when Carson uploads. Thank you very much, Ryan. I appreciate that. And if you want your comment to be the comment of the day in the next video, all you got to do is drop a comment down below, and that could happen. And if you liked this video, be sure to hit that like button, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Unfortunately, one of the baby box turtles did pass away. That stand is falling. Okay, way to kill the mood.